welcome, come in and Coorie Doon with me while we discuss the latest glitch in Animal Crossing. This video is going to focus on the glitch found by a Japanese creator whose video I'm going to link below so you can check it out as well. So the new glitch is something that means that you can kind of interact with items that we've never been able to interact with before. It's something that means that you can kind of glitch yourself into different objects and make it look like you're interacting with them. Like I can make it look like I'm sitting on one of these tents. I can make it look like I'm sitting between the legs of the bear. And it can also mean swimming in air quotes of your lakes and ponds. The way to do this is with a puzzle piece or any other flat object like a book, magazine, or even like diner plates. And today I thought I would show you a mix of how to do this and also some of the best items to use that give the best effect. And Nintendo is sure to get rid of it soon, so definitely try and do it while you can, while we're able to, as you can get some really cool and special pictures from it. In this video I'm going to show you two different areas I've used and completed with this glitch, as well as showing you how to do it yourself, so keep watching to find out how. I'm also going to be showing you some of the items I think are great to use for these glitches and the effect they give off. So first off, I want to show you how to do this, and the easiest way to do this is make sure to pick what item that you think you want to use. I'll go through and show you a few different ones that I think are great to use in this scenario, and then you need to do a bit of terraforming and be quite strategic with the placement of the items that you're using. And once you've done all this, you can create some really cool effects, make it look like you're sitting in the pond, in the Cypress bathtub, even sitting or walking around the Stonehenge. So first off, what you're going to need to do is get your terraforming island designer app out and terraform a little bit so you can get the right shape. So to do this, basically all you need to do is have a sharp corner like this and then curve out one of the edges. Then once you do that, you can go back onto your cliff. To demonstrate this easier, I'm going to place down a few custom designs just so you can see exactly where you need to place your puzzle piece or whatever other item you're using. So I'm just going to place down a few of these brick designs, and then I'll place down my puzzle. And where you want your puzzle or whatever item you're using is so that it's in the center of all 4 points. So I've just had to move these around slightly, exactly like this. You want the puzzle or whatever item again to be in the center. That is your main goal for this. And then you can place whatever item you want to beside or above or below, depending wherever you are placing the item in the first place. The next part of this is, so I've butted that kid's tent right up to the puzzle, but you actually want to make sure that it has about half a space between the puzzle and your item. This will help you glitch into it a lot easier than it would if it is butted right up to it. So next, all you need to do is climb back down to your base cliff, get your ladder and climb straight on top on that diagonal edge on top of your puzzle piece. What I've been doing to help make this easier is going into my camera app straight away. I don't know why, I just feel like it helps me glitch straight away and it kind of stops me from going in the wrong direction that I don't want to go into. And as you can see, I've straight away managed to get into my tent, and then I can just sit down and it kind of looks like I'm more inside the tent and makes me look a little more interactive and a part of the item. This is definitely one of my favorite ones to do this trick with. I think it just looks great, and then once I'm done I just walk out and everything goes back to normal. But now I'm just going to show you a few different items that you can use and the effect they give. This glitch does work when you have friends over to visit. Obviously you just have to not be in the island designer mode, but once you're off the island designer mode you can do it perfectly fine, and yeah, get all your friends over and create some fun pictures. Now I'm going to take you to an area that I've put this into practice, and you can see how it works in a complete area. So I've put this into practice in a little campsite area, so it looks like I'm sitting inside one of the tents. Let me show you that now. So same thing again, I'm just going to climb up, use my ladder, go straight into the camera app. So now that I'm behind the tent, I can just walk forward and sit down. Just play around with this. If you try it yourself, you can get a little bit of clipping. Just keep messing around with it until you get the right angles. The second thing I'm going to quickly touch upon is the glitch where you can look like you're in your water, or so the lakes or rivers on your island. Basically, what you're going to need to do is very similar to the first technique. So what you need to do for the water glitch is basically kind of the reverse of the original one. So you want to have your 3 pieces in front of your diagonal part of the cliff. So again, I'm just going to map this out, make it a little bit more visually easier for you to understand. And then you want to cover all the rest of the area around that with water. This will stop you jumping over or glitching over to the other side, because then that just completely defeats the purpose. And I'm just going to do a couple of these, then I'll go and place my item. So now that I've done my terraforming, I'm going to place my item. I have left a bit of a way for me to get back out when I am finished. So all I'm going to do is again place my puzzle down, and I'm going to push that up so that again it is sitting in the center of those 4 points. And now that I've done that, I'm going to go back in with my waterscaping tool and remove the bits of the land that I do not need anymore. And you'll be left with those 3 full squares and then the half tile where your cliff is. So I've sorted out the rest of the terraforming, and now all I need to do is go back onto the top of my cliff, and like the reverse of the other one, instead of climbing up the cliff, I'm going to climb down it onto my puzzle. And from here you just need to play around, keep trying to walk around on your little space. I find using the keyboard often helps, or you opening any other apps that you can use in the game, and eventually you should be able to get into the water. I'm in the water in this little spot. Now to get out of this, all I need to do is call rescue services, or you can simply close out your game, and once you reopen you'll obviously spawn back at your house. So do whatever works for you. If you don't have any nuke mail tickets or you don't want to waste them, obviously the best option is to close your game, but just keep that in mind if you do plan on trying this. Now that I've shown you how to do this, I'm going to show you the area that I've used this in. So I've used it in this little pond area where I have a little picnic area. It can make it look like I'm dipping my toes in the water, or I'm having a splash in the water while on a nice day. And that's all you need to do in order to do both these glitches. Let me know in the comments below which item you would like to use for the glitch itself. What items do you see your character sitting in or interacting with? And if you do post any images using this technique, do make sure to tag me at Coorie_crossing on Instagram, or do join the Discord if you're 13 and older and show us there. We'd love to see them. If you find this video useful, or you find some new items that you want to try this technique on, make sure to like and comment below which ones that you're going to try. And if you're new to my channel, please do make sure that you consider subscribing. I am so close to hitting 1k, and once I do, and once I'm partnered with YouTube, I will be doing a charity stream in order to raise money for Parkinson's disease and research into breast cancer. So I would really love the support if you can, and I'll see you in the next video or stream. Stay cozy. Slanja. Bye.